spectacularly clear, Jen.
That's wonderful. I'm having a spectacularly crappy cold going on right now, so I have this whole deep, sexy tone thing going on.
Well, I've always got the deep tone, so it doesn't matter for me.
Indeed, you do. Not me. I'm a mezzo. I'm still trying to get FGU to do its thing. So password.
Mara Spider, isn't it?
I think so.
Fantastic. Thank you. I'm in.
You are welcome.
Spectacular. I'm still updating. It's almost there.
I must say it's good to hear you again, Boston.
Thank you.
Yes.
There's nothing like waking up to a CPU thermal condition this morning. So having to break out my laptop.
Oh no, what happened?
I don't know. My water pump seems to be working. All my fans are on, but I'll have to troubleshoot it later.
Mm.
It got hot.
It definitely overheated quick.
Wow.
Mm.
That's not good. If it did it quick, then
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, that may also
yeah.
mean that it shut down quickly before
Probably that
damage.
too.
Hopefully,
Yes,
hopefully
that's
here.
good. No, no, don't full screen me. Just corner. Thank you.
It's supposed to shut down before damaging itself, but that's
But
a
it could
crap.
have damaged itself and then shut down too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's a crapshoot. Whether that and all depends on what the cause is too.
Yeah. It said check the fans, but like all the fans were running before it shut off. Um,
Yeah.
so I'll just have to see if maybe this became discoupled or what. But the
Maybe a
thing's only like
dust
10 months
buildup
old.
or something.
I'll be right back.
I
Does it?
once had the thermal um, adhesive, like for some reason it must have been cheap. It like dried out and cracked,
Mm.
and so therefore wasn't conducting the heat very well at all.
Was this for today's heat crisis? Was it a laptop?
No, it was my desktop.
Mm, okay. I was going to ask you if you were laying it on a soft covering like a bed or something, because that can sometimes really clog up the thermals of a laptop. But it's a
Yeah,
desktop.
no, I am very. My kids have lost many laptops by doing that. They don't learn.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, my son did that one time when I made him pay for the laptop the next time. He has not done it since.
Yeah, my kids are mostly not capable of paying for anything yet. So
What I thought you just said someone had an 18th birthday.
that's why I said mostly. And even that one just has the money that I give them, so it's
Ah,
not very much yet. We are talking. In Belgium, it's really difficult to get a part-time job until you're 18.
wow.
They have really strict child labour laws and things. So she's been looking lately, but it's only now that she can actually even consider getting a job for herself. So
Interesting.
What's very odd is around here they're always advertising, but it seems like they never stop advertising.
they may
They
just
need
have
work,
high
they need work,
turnover.
they need work, and yet I don't know.
But here she's struggling because very few places are hiring at the moment after COVID. You know, they've got their teams and they want to stick with them. Even when there are opportunities, it's for full time, and she's still studying, so she needs part time work and stuff.
I had a question and I forgot it while I was listening to you. I'm so sorry.
Did Belgium make it through?
Unfortunately, they lost to Italy, who are a bunch of cheating bastards, earlier this week. So I switched to supporting England, who crushed Ukraine yesterday. So that's okay.
I was watching. There was one of them where, like, I'm trying to remember who it was. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It was like so blatantly blatant that the guy never got touched, but he was down on the ground rolling. Like
You
he was
may
in
be talking about the Italy game with Belgium because the Italians did a lot of that. There was one Italian guy who went down in front of the Belgian goal and he was dying on the floor, and there was a Belgian player standing next to him like, there's nothing wrong with you. And then another Italian player scored while all of this was going on. As soon as the ball hit the back of the net, he hopped up like bright as rain and got on with the game. You know, it's like, yeah, you're magically healed after Italy score a goal. Nice.
Yeah, that sounds. Because the snapshot I saw was like a guy on the ground holding his leg or something, and somebody from the other team's like standing over him, like, what the hell?
That was it.
That was it. Okay. Yeah, I
So quick.
watched clips from that.
Sorry.
Disgusting.
So again, do you remember your question?
Yeah, I remember my question. What is the drive? How old do you have to be to drive in Belgium?
Which is interesting because in the UK,
Sorry, what age? You cut out.
18,
17. Okay.
18
Oh,
in
18.
Belgium.
Okay.
But in the UK, it's 17. So I have my license since I was 17, which makes a lot of awkwardness when I try and get insurance or anything over here, because the forms when they say when did you pass your driving test and I put the date in, it won't accept it because it's an invalid date for Belgium because I wasn't 18 yet.
That's a very close-minded
Yes.
form. And then how old to drink?
16 for beer and wine and 18 for stronger alcohol.
And how old to vote? You said 18?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's one thing I always find ridiculous here. So here you can actually begin driving as young as 14, depending on your circumstances.
Yep.
If you are rural and have to drive farm equipment to support your family, you can drive
I
at
actually
14.
started driving before I was 14. It was 12.
Legally
Yeah.
licensed? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But most children get their learner's permit at 15, and then on their 16th birthday can take the test to drive. But I've always found it ridiculous that children or young people, young adults who are legally adults at 18 can't drink until they're 21, but young men have to register for the draft at 18.
Yeah.
So they can force you to die for your country, but darn you can't drink beer yet.
But flip side of that is
You're mature enough to carry an automatic weapon, but not mature enough to drink.
the flip side is I doubt there are any bars that would deny somebody who had a valid military ID. Regardless.
They have to. They have to. On a
Yeah, but
military installation, perhaps, because they would follow that law. But local liquor laws, they can't violate those. They'd be in violation of their liquor license.
I thought there was a special laws for military.
I think that's only on base.
That's not even the military has to adhere to the
Civilian
state
law.
or the civilian laws. Correct.
And I say this because we live near a military installation, and you'd expect that there would be something general knowledge in the area that 18-year-olds could drink, and they can't.
No, I've always found it a bit odd that the alcohol age in the US is 21.
It is odd, and what I found even odder was when I went back and looked. It was raised to 21 in like the 60s.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, it was in the mid 80s where they changed it. It used to be the military ID overwrote local.
Correct. But then in the 80s, it became universal.
The drinking age, if I remember correctly, it's tied to federal highway funding or something, isn't it?
Yep.
So it's up to the states, but if you dare put it below 21, you won't get any highway funding.
Yes, they do that with a lot of things. That's why the U.S. education system is going into the shitter even further.
Speaking of shitters and pork barreling, so maybe we want to pick up where we left off, or
Yes.
would you like to continue the driver's license?
If you're ready.
Sure.
Fine.
Oh yeah. No, sorry, I was just listening to the driver's license situation and drinking. Okay, so
Did you need a drink?
No.
Okay.
No, nobody's gonna need a drink this afternoon. This is all gonna be
Wow.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's gonna be crazy and dangerous, but fun.
I like that.
Did y'all see who helped plan the adventure today?
I saw your note.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, he sometimes feels like as a castle keeper that it's his job to beat the players. So, just saying. Just remember our purple worm experience. Not all monsters are meant to be fought.
I'm sorry, you talking about me or Ethan? To beat the players. Jen? Uh-oh. Did we lose you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot to unmute.
Sorry.
I forgot to unmute. That was my
That's
fault.
right.
Yeah, no, Ethan's the one who has the attitude of he has to be able to beat the players.
Yeah, until you get very close to death, and then suddenly, like angels from heaven swoop in and,
Yep.
and instantly one-shot everything and every conflict.
Yep.
So let me step back a little bit and recap sort of where we are, because I want to make sure you have a understanding of what the sort of the goals the party had, at least had. Maybe they've changed, but you had set off into the Dalman Woods because you had found that box, and inside was great evil. And when you went to the keep, you enlisted the help of a priest who sent a younger acolyte to guide you to take the box to someone who would know more about what the box contained and could tell you what you might do with it.
Yep.
And as a reminder, that acolyte is supposedly taking a vow of silence, although you did hear him use some choice words briefly. They had taken the box into the forest along a trail that seemed to have some sort of magical, mystical ability to keep you walking in circles of some sort. And you eventually discovered the trick, but as soon as you discovered the trick, the box was just absolutely taken from you. Actually, it was taken from Menelaus, the acolyte, and dragged off into the woods. You guys decided, the party decided, to follow the box and tracked it to a clearing in the woods where you found a house and detected the presence of somebody within the house. So you carefully set a very clever trap where you essentially circled the house, coated the house in oil, and set off your trap and burned a young woman to a crisp. while you were setting off your trap, you got walloped by some tall living trees that after the woman was killed, the trees returned to their where they were where they were originally standing. They actually moved to come wallop you. They returned to their spot and then sort of went back to being trees. And that night, Sorak was able to detect that there was a great evil in a cave just to the north of the cabin in the woods.
Yep.
So you set up camp in a nearby tree, up in the tree. I think several of you went in the tree. I think maybe one or two did not go in the tree.
Yeah, I ain't climbing no damn tree.
That's right. It was the dwarf. And you set an alarm with some string, and I forget what sort of animal or something that you used to create the alarm. So that if... Oh, I forget what the alarm was, but it was some something... What's that?
It was a string drawn across, but there was something we were using. Like it was, yeah, you're right. There was some kind of signal that.
Wasn't there a rune? Oh no, a bell. Didn't Menelaus
Bell.
have a bell?
Menelaus had a bell. That's what it was.
That's it. And you strung it essentially across the entrance to the cavern or the cave,
Yep.
so that if anything went in or out, you would know.
Yep.
And
We
then
also did some creative looting of the cabin and found a very, very evil spear.
an evil spear and a robe with some strange insignias that appeared to be some sort of robe worn by an officer in some cult or order or something.
And I seem to remember that we touched the robe, but not the spear.
We did not touch the spear. We
That
learned
is-
a lesson from a magical, or what happened to a previous party when messing with a magical dagger.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd say the players learned that lesson, not the characters.
We heard
Well-
the stories of yore.
Arista saw it and she shared with us. So.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go.
She was a
Indeed.
first-hand witness.
Tale of yore.
So you have now a spear looted from this cabin with strange runes coating essentially every surface of the spear.
Mhm.
Some robes, some I think various other items, some gems and such.
Yep.
And you went through the night, and it passed uneventfully. So morning dawns, and you will find that it is still raining, although it is only lightly raining. And would you like to make any preparations?
I would, well, as always, I want to oil up my armor so I don't sound like two pots and pans and scrub next to each other every time I walk. So, That's what I
I'm
would
humming
do.
and hawing about whether or not to burn 3 runes up and putting the shielding back on Sorak. Given that he used the one that he had before to get out of the cabin.
that I did.
I asked Sorak if he feels that he will need his runes again.
I would indeed, sir.
Okay, I'll spend some time re-etching the shielding runes on Sorak with a command word.
Now, if I haven't found a mammal, I can't make any more stones.
That is true, although keep in mind that Menelaus has the ability to cast a number of prayers every day. And he
So,
certainly
as
knows.
in, I may not need to worry about the stones because Menelaus can handle it. That was kind of my thought. Why I'm not like being crazy about trying to find mammals.
Yeah, as long as
Although-
it doesn't die.
Although I will put in some effort each day looking for mammal, nursing mammal. We don't want to leave everything up to him, and I can always use them as bullets.
Where's the rabbit?
The pregnant lady has her. He died.
They killed the
I'm
rabbit.
sorry. Did nobody get that joke?
I did.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
I
they
got
used to
it.
use for birth.
Okay.
She gave
Yeah,
birth.
It was
they used to give
terribly
yearly
executed.
pregnancy.
Sorry.
I got it.
Let me
The
hand out the
rabbit died.
exactly. Let me hand out the awards real quick for last session's adventure.
Are you going to do that in the
He just
in
did.
FU?
Yeah, just did.
Okay. Sorry, I'm moving around the kitchen because I need some more hot tea. Gotta keep these vocal cords working for the next couple of hours.
That damn Menlo sponging experience off.
I adjusted for Menlos.
Oh, I'm giving you shit.
No, I thought about that. As soon as I set
If
it up, I
anything,
thought
we get extra experience just to keep him alive.
exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Speaking of that, real quick, is there a way I wonder to turn off? Probably not. That would be asking too much.
To flag him as a NPC in the party.
Right.
Yeah.
Nope. That's all right. I'll continue to adjust.
That's fine.
Okay, so was there anything else?
Before we rested, did I discover anything about the engraved spear?
No. The that's going to require some assistance.
Okay.
And yes, I realize it is engraved in runes, but without an understanding of what those runes mean or what the context would be, it would be difficult and very dangerous, I would imagine, to just try playing around with the runes. So, although, let me extend the invite if that's something you would like to do. Please let me know.
Well, I'll be more looking over it for runes that I recognize, stuff like that. So.
Okay. Yeah, no, certainly nothing about it do you recognize. The basis for whatever these runes are is not something you're familiar with at this point.
Okay. Get my armor back on. I am ready. Snack on some rations. Don't want to go into a fight empty stomach.
Any other preparations?
I am solid.
That's about it. Once we have breakfast, I think we're ready to roll.
Okay. Menlos begins preparing his prayers for the morning. He's sort of glancing nervously at the group. Sort of nods to himself as he begins the Cure Light Wounds preparations. And then repeats it. So, you want to talk about your approach here, or you don't want to just run right in, or what do you want to do?
Since I can see in the dark and I like underground, I am more than willing to take point. But proceed in slowly. Be listening, and as we approach, see if we see, smell, hear anything.
Vartan will be looking near the back of the boat.
I'm sticking with Johnson. He's my guardian.
Yeah, I'm gonna pair up next to Arista and Melmouse.
So, I'm sorry, Sorak, you said you were going to take point.
Yes.
Baraton, where are you going to be?
Lurking near the back, taking the rear guard. My bow at the ready.
3, 4. Okay, so for order, I have. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That's watch order. That's not necessarily marching order. You got it. Okay.
Marching formation. Doesn't that look accurate?
Doesn't look that
Yes.
far off, huh?
That looks very good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was modifying your watch list. Watch order.
I concur.
All right. So.
Have you guys messed around with Audio Overseer for this game?
No. What is that?
Injects sound effects and sounds into, and it could be whenever you hit triggers and doorways and whatnot. It adds the audio effects.
It's funny you mention that because earlier today I spent about an hour playing with this virtual audio cable thing and a trigger board. So I found a trigger board which is decent, although I would love to find something that's a little more user friendly. But after an hour and a half of playing with that thing, I still could not get it so that I could combine my voice and, background audio or triggers into Discord and streaming and everything else. So, are you finding that works well for combining sounds into Discord, into your voice output?
Yeah, that was actually the Father's Day gift my daughter got for me, was buy me the software. It was cheap, but getting it all set up so you could stream on Discord and still inject all this sound.
Wow. Okay, I would happily take a reference. What was the name of that again?
The software audio is VoiceOver Banana.
Oh, okay. So I think I have
VoiceOver
this.
Banana.
Yeah.
But you have to pay for the $5 audio cable.
That's
so
exactly what I was playing with.
Voice.
Yeah, so that's what I played with, and I could not get it to work. I
will send you a link to a guy's video that walks you through it in like 10 minutes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think it's probably just
it. In the chat, that would be really cool because I'd like to see that too.
Because you can get one patch cable for free, and and VoiceOver Banana I think is free, but if you want VoiceOver Potato,
that's it.
Yeah, it gives you more inputs, outputs, whatever. Then it's $5, and then you could have multiple patch cables, but you got to pay for everyone above one. So,
right.
I'm over here singing the theme songs to Bananas and Pajamas and that Potato Boy song from that kids show. So don't mind me and my bananas and potatoes for the rest of the day. You did it.
Ha.
When you say a patch cable, you mean you need to connect something to something on your PC?
It's virtual patch cable.
So you have to buy a virtual patch cable?
No, it's the amp kit comes with it. The mixer, I'm sorry, comes with it, and then you buy at each add-on feature is like another patch cable. So like you have A, B, and C that you feed to source of B into C, and then A is your audio, and that feeds into C, and C being then go Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. I've been looking for something like that for so long.
Yeah, I was playing with Siren Audio and Audio Overseer as the audio board inside Fantasy Ground, and then ran a whole. I was doing Stranger Things sounds, and it was pretty fun. They actually have entire trigger sets or audio sets for games.
No kidding.
Yeah, I've always struggled with Siren. In fact, I've bought myself some physical patch cables to connect my phone to a split audio output, so I could put one on my ears and then the other feed into via my mic stream on a small mixer that I've got, just to try and inject it into the stream. But something like this would be so much better.
Yeah, I'll send you guys the link to the guy's YouTube video. He's great, does very detailed videos. 10, 15 minutes, you're done.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, because and it would be great if it also had additional sounds. Because I had purchased a couple of sound libraries for for streaming rights. One of them was the Dark Raven one. I don't know if you're familiar. That was on a Humble Bundle or something a
I've
little
got a
bit ago.
bunch of Dark Raven stuff that I can't use because I don't have software like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so same here. It's a big library, and then I can't use it. And I tried to play with it this morning, and got the board all
But-
set up, the trigger board, but couldn't get the patch
And
cables.
I've backed other projects that seem to offer software like this, and it never really came to fruition. And they're like,
Mm.
All right, sorry to derail it. Just
No.
as we started going through this, I was like, man, this would have been cool. I didn't know if you guys had used it.
You have no idea. I had prepared this whole cavern soundscape for you guys, and I just could not get the patch cables to work. So, but I'm glad to know you're actually expecting it. So now the pressure's on. So thank you. So now I
Yes,
can't.
I expect to hear screams and battle, clashing metal. I want it
Actually,
all.
when you hear some of these sounds, they're really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, let's. I'll shoot for that next time then. I'll take a look at your tip video because it was the exact software I was using, and I just could not get the patch cables working. All right. Well, you're just gonna have to imagine the sounds in your head, or if you like, I can try to imitate them.
Nah.
I used to have a water sound like that. Whoop whoop. When you smack your cheek. I used to do that well, but no more.
Yes, Mark, I need you to imitate them, knowing your ability to imitate other people's voices and certain characters. Yes, I want to hear them.
Voices, maybe. Sound effects, no. So if you ever want to meet
Dude can do an amazing predator.
Yeah, sadly, no predators in your future, nor Kermit the Frogs, nor Fozzie.
I wouldn't mind coming up against a Kermit the Frog, but I definitely don't want to be coming up against a Predator for now. Thank you.
Well, you can rest easy. Okay, so on that note, all the sounds for an unidentified cavern. It is public, so if you could pull up unidentified caverns number 1.
Unidentified cavern.
Yes.
Don't see them. I see Trailing Stars current location, Village of Womford, Watchers in the Wood, and Wizard, but that's as far as it goes.
I apologize. They're called Harrowing Caverns.
Got them.
Don't mind the name.
I'm sure they're not all that harrowing, surely.
No spoilers there. Let's see. We need to bring some characters into... Right. We need to bring some characters into our world.
Yes, hopefully Fog of War works good.
The Fog of War is so good even I can't see.
I was going to say it works so well, I can't see a thing.
Yes, well.
Well, for us, that's good. For
It's
Mark,
amazing.
not so good.
There may be a reason why it's so good. There may not be an image there. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Bear with me a moment. Oh, I'm sorry. I see why I can't see. I'm in the client view. Let me switch back to the other view and bring some folks into
Oh, I can see everything. You don't want
Yep.
that.
Well, that's fantastic.
I'm looking away. Looking away. Looking away.
Now I can just see some people,
Oh.
and I don't know what's so special about that rock, but
It's a very
visible.
special rock. It's so powerful you can sense it from that far away.
Is it Fraggle Rock?
The only thing I can... Oh, dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
I was just thinking that.
dun,
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 dun, dun, dun.
down
Down
the
a
front.
rock. Bum, bum.
Damn you,
Okay.
Jen. Damn you. Ah.
No rock.
Oh,
It's
that
better than
big
bananas and
mouth
pajamas.
Fred. I don't know that one, so I'm immune to the effects of that one.
It's also better than Potato Boy song. Yeah, that was an Australian children's program in the 90s. It's roughly equivalent to Barney and Teletubbies. Wow, did I lose everybody?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm here. I'm just shuddering from you saying
Okay.
Teletubbies. Incredibly shuddering. Rain in the cavern.
So we should probably sort out the lighting situation before we go much further here. So Sorak could see quite a ways if there were no light sources. But if we add a light source for the rest of the group, then Sorak's going to be limited to what the group can see.
It's raining indoors. Is that intentional?
What's that? I'm sorry, ask again.
Should it be raining?
Yes, it should. Yeah, if you recall when it woke,
should it be raining inside the cavern? Yes, but inside the cavern?
So you're just outside the cavern. If you look ahead just a little bit, you may see there's actually two entrances here. Oh, you can't see them because your light
right.
doesn't.
Sorry, I thought the entrance was on the west there, and we'd all gone inside. Okay.
No, you're just to the south, and you're actually you can't quite see it yet because we don't have any light sources on at the moment. But with some light on, you would see. In fact, I wonder if we can turn on some ambient lighting really quickly. Does that help? No, it has not.
Oh, wait, I see some rain.
Yeah. We're technically standing outside the entrance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the last time I looked, I didn't see anything, so this is good. Oh wait, that's not what I want to do. How do I click and drag the map? Is it the center button? It's not the center button, is it? What's the?
Oh, it's the little button down in the corner.
Yeah, but there's a
click.
shortcut for that, so you don't have to do that. Yeah, it is the center button. So if you click and hold your center button, you can drag the map instead of using the cursor. Am I making sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I keep muting. I keep sneezing and having to blow my nose, and I don't want to bug you with all that. So if you think I should be talking and you don't hear me, just tell me, because I might have forgotten I'm on mute.
So
Okay. Well, it's interesting that I given Menlas a torch, but we're not able to see. Give me one more second, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to go back to good old-fashioned revealing map, square by square. Okay. It's still light. My ambient light's not working. Lights are visible to all. They're being used.
Oh, you uncovered everything again. And it's covered again.
Mm. Well, fantastic.
The magic rocks disappeared.
Yeah.
You mean Fraggle Rock?
Fraggle Rock.
Yes.
It's gone?
yep, Fraggle Rock is gone.
Along with all the doozers.
Doozers. I was trying to remember who did Fraggles. The Doozers.
Doozers are the little guys who built the structures around Fraggle Rock, and the Fraggles ate them, no? The structures, that is, not the doozers themselves.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I remember once when one of the Fraggles went their equivalent of vegetarian and said they'd stop eating the structures, but the doozers kept building until the structures took all over all of Fraggle Rock. That was a good episode.
I wonder
Okay.
how many drug-induced sessions went into developing that show.
Let us simply mask everything off.
Blind. Oh, he had it for a second there. There.
Okay, we'll just move forward with this. So let us begin with. I'm sorry, who? Sorak, you said you were leading, so let me reveal a little bit more. So you've essentially got two entrances you could go. To the left or right. Thoughts on a direction?
When in
Well.
doubt, go left.
Tally ho. Forward we go.
Okay.
You're the dwarf. Lead on.
So you're going to see up a corridor, what appears to be a room to your left. The corridor continues on, and you can see the room to your right.
Okay. And
You want to go check out the room?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess the rest of the party's hanging back.
No, I'm following you in there.
Yeah, no, I'm staying with Johnson.
Come on up.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
All right, stay in the hallway till we clear the room, though. Yeah, I'll stay back here with you guys, blocking this hallway.
No, it's a good point to stay in the hallway. Good idea.
Where's the door?
Veritan, are you going to stay in the hallway?
So
Think we'll-
listening and looking.
Okay. So go ahead and give me checks. You don't have to do them in the tower.
What type of checks?
This is
Listen and look.
Yeah, so it'd be either intelligence or wisdom.
You said it doesn't have to be in the tower?
No.
That's good, because I can't find my tower right now. It's totally missing.
You have a window to bring it up to you.
Oh, man, a little too much English on that one, huh?
So, Varaton.
It's
and... What's that?
It's like my character has the same cold I do and can't hear anything. And her eyes are all watery.
Out of curiosity, Jen, how come you have a +5? Well, Varaton does as well.
+3 to intelligence, and then 2 levels.
2 to level, yes.
Oh, yes, you're right, of course.
Because I'm smart, that's why. Oh, man, this is going to make me cough. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on.
Oh, I suppose. Menlaus is. Oh, Menlaus from the back. It's like, you guys smell that? You hear that? It smells like crap. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Menlaus can't speak.
Yeah, that's about to be.
He doesn't speak.
What the hell, Menlaus? I can hear you. What's going on?
In advance, like, make like a
But
stinky.
you know what? He can beat on my arm and hold his nose.
Yeah, right.
or
Yes.
or his ear, like
Y-
cupping his ear.
yeah, exactly.
You hear?
Thank you.
You
Thank you
hear?
for recovering that for me.
I am
Yes.
standing
So
right next to him, so.
yes. So yeah, he does all these things. He sort of waves his fingers under his nose and cocks his ear like he's
So,
hearing something, and he
so
points.
I'll
He
tap Veritan,
points ahead.
and I'll get Veritan to look at Menlaus, and then
Well,
I'll do what I do with the kids to get the others' attention. So I'll go psst, 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 till they turn around and look.
well, Vartan and Sorak do also smell something ahead.
And what is it?
It does smell a bit like
Rot.
manure, or well, more like manure. We'll leave it
Don't
at that.
forget,
Dumb.
Like livestock.
Yeah, it's a little odd though, but it's
More like
definitely
straw.
it's
like
it's
straw
animal
and
waste. Yeah.
if Johnson
But
is a
do you know
half,
what that means?
he has a very well developed sense of smell. Don't forget.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
So
So
he smell it before anyone else.
he,
for smells, he probably would get a bonus. Yeah.
yeah, I would say he would probably detect it as something maybe reptilian.
Reptilian.
Okay.
Yes.
So if y'all are saying it's stinky and smells like feces in here, you see me get very excited. Until he says it's probably reptilian. But if you don't tell us that, I'm just very excited
Yeah, no, I'm
because that
hitting
means
that
there's
one off real quick.
possibly
There,
mammals in here.
there's giant snake waste here, something, and the lights just went out. That shit got creepy.
Yeah.
I smell snake shit in
just
here, man.
bear,
Oh,
Dark.
just bear with me.
man.
Bear with me. Bear with me. I wanted to see if by any chance it came back. Global. No, it did not. All right.
Okay. Well,
Go ahead.
All right. Do we see the? Do we sense the direction the smell is coming from?
Yeah, I would say definitely ahead, and perhaps a little bit to the right.
well,
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna creep up to here, the edge.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna
try to.
kind of peer around with him.
Okay.
Yeah, leave those people with a light source away so we can see better.
Yeah, you'll have to kind of keep yourselves honest with the light source since we're not actually able to use that here. So, but yeah, so as you stand here, you would definitely be able to say it comes much stronger from the right than ahead.
Okay.
And let me reveal a little bit since you've sort of taken a peek down that hall.
Okay, so it's just a long corridor with a lot of
Offshoots.
yeah. So if we know the smell's coming from there, and we don't think the smell's related to what we're doing, like an animal's not related to what we're going in here for,
Right.
should we just try and be quiet and go forward?
I'm gonna come more fully out, and I want to see if I can kind of detect. I can feel like overloaded with evil everywhere, but I want to
Okay.
see if I can detect.
Can Johnson smell which direction the stench is coming from?
Yeah, definitely from the right. More. He can tell that now that he's sort of across the hallway there, the intersection.
Yep. So, what do we want to do?
You're walking around an oiled plate. Everyone else has leather or chain.
Come on, Menlaus. I know it stinks. You still have to come with us.
Just push him with your stick. Move it.
Now, to
Prod
be
him.
clear, we didn't find our evil box yet, right?
Correct.
No.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So from here, do I detect evil kind of looking down the hall? Not going to give me a whole wide spray. More line of sight type thing.
Man, that hallway looks evil.
It does seem a little bit to your right now.
Okay. And if I look to my, essentially ahead of me, does it seem more evil that way or more evil to my right?
Definitely more to your right.
Okay.
But that
I
other
think
cave
we should
entrance
go
was down that way.
right. I think we should go to the right.
You want to follow the evil?
I want to follow and destroy the evil. Yes. And where
Oh.
evil is, the box may be also. Because it is evil.
All right. I am behind you.
Okay.
This is not wide enough to side by side, is it?
No, these are fairly narrow caves, walls, paths.
All right. Veritan, you want to be behind Menlaus to pick up the rear?
Probably yes, but with the corridors this tight, I want to make sure I've got a line of sight if anything kicks off. So I think inside the tunnels, I'm happy being third, and Menlas and Arista covering the rear.
Okay.
Mouse in front of her. Yeah. Okay.
Although Arista did say she was stuck on Johnson, and maybe she'll be pushing her way ahead. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm okay with having one person between me and Johnson, but not a lot. He's saved my butt a few
I'll go
times.
third. That way you can shoot over the dwarf's head if you need to.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I'm definitely not a tall statured person. Okay. So I kind of come to this.
As we're going through here, by the way, every time if Menlos even tries to turn away from me, just got a hand on him and I'm dragging him through.
What, he's like the scared crow, the scared scarecrow.
Yeah, well, just in case he is,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
What?
before you take another step, I need everyone to give me a D20, a Constitution save.
Tower it? Or no?
No, you
Oh,
can.
I
put it in
didn't
the
tower
other.
that. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. You can, for now. Let's skip the tower.
That's good because I still haven't found mine.
Oh, good lord.
Yikes.
Yeah, I didn't do well either.
And then Lost needs to.
God.
Okay.
Horrible.
So Sorak, Arista, you look over and you see Menlaus begin to start scratching his arms a bit, kind of digging at him like a mosquito bite or something. And just about the time you notice him doing that, you start to feel both of your arms start to get a bit itchy.
My arms get itchy.
Flies or mosquitoes.
Yeah, it was almost as if you start to feel a mosquito bite.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, go ahead. Proceed.
Okay.
Is this a disease?
Hard to say. At this point, you just have the itchiness, but you don't really see any welts or anything.
Okay.
Are you thinking about curing disease or something?
Well,
Some classes have resistance.
I'm immune to disease, period.
Okay. Well, you're not immune to this.
Okay.
Are we going straight or turning right?
I think turning right.
Okay.
You're gonna head down that hallway.
Yep.
Come on, Arista.
Sorry, I was looking for my dice tower. I'm coming. Come on, Menelaus.
Okay. I'm gonna peek around the corner. Yep.
All right.
You
So
go in
peek
front of me.
I want to see if I want to kind of do another detectival down in front of me.
Yeah, it's still generally ahead of you.
Okay.
It's hard to say as you reach
So
out to
that's
sort of
up here.
sense the forces of evil. It's so
Yeah.
powerful that it's hard to pinpoint exactly, but definitely still ahead of you on your current
Okay.
direction, current heading.
Okay. Well, I see a little room here. I'm gonna look in the room, see if I see anything.
Okay.
Arista, you go first. There's too many points spots behind us. I need to stay in the rear.
Okay.
So give me a search check. So, yeah, this would be. I'm trying to figure out what stat for that. Yeah, wisdom for you would work. And you don't find anything.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna move forward a little bit more.
Okay, you see these two large rooms, like all the other rooms you've been in so far. They're just pretty. There's a sort of a somewhat thick layer of dust, but nothing else of interest.
Okay. Moving forward ever so slightly.
Let the rest of us catch up.
Yep. Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Third time.
Oh, did we lose him? Or he's on mute?
Oh, there he is.
Yep,
All right.
I'm moving down.
Arista.
Is there anything?
Oh
of
my
note
gosh,
in
I'm
this-
having trouble dragging.
Is there anything of note in this large room space that I'm in?
No. Other than an inch or so layer of dust, and other usual cavern trap. What's the word
Is
I'm
the
looking
scent
for?
getting stronger?
No, it's about the same at this point.
Okay.
Oh.
Up to my next intersection. I would think at this point I'd be able to kind of detect the light coming from outside through that other entrance.
Yeah, definitely. At this point, given that it should be full sunlight out, you would see what appears to be the second entrance. Yep.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna step down this way a little.
Raritan's checking the four directions to see dust reports, pulls his bow drawn. Ready.
Okay.
Arista. They're getting away from us.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm moving.
Vartan, if you want to give me
Every time I try to move, I somehow manage to drag the entire map, and I don't know why. And then I have to put the map back, and then I can move.
Sorry, what did you say?
why don't you give me a check in the tower? Okay.
That was when I was there, yeah.
Right. As you're sort of glancing about, taking careful eye of what's ahead and behind, you will notice that there appears to be some tracks in the dust laying on the floor.
Are they on any particular corridor?
Yeah, so they lead generally from the outside, and they lead straight up from where you are now and to the right.
But the dust on the other corridors is mostly undisturbed except for where Sorek's been.
Right. So other than the tracks that you left, this is the first sign you've seen of any sort of foot traffic.
Okay, I move up behind Sorek and I, psst, hey, Sorek, check the tracks in the dust. There's something going in and out this way, but nothing going that way. Do you want to head north?
Yeah, let's head north.
I pointed out to the others as we passed them as well.
Okay.
So Sorek's actively looking for these tracks now.
Crunchy.
Okay.
Concentrating too much on moving quietly, not seeing the dust the tracks in front of me.
Don't knock yourself up over it. You're just a dwarf.
I don't know if I like your attitude, Elf. Just a dwarf.
Nothing by it. It's just, limitation.
Okay.
You know what? I am.
Now, I would think.
Oh, you're kidding me. I'm sorry. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
I'm just kind of looking, and now that I have taken eyes of the tracks, are they still heading straight north? Are they veering off?
Let me see if I can draw something that might help. So you see tracks that kind of lead this way, some lead that way, some lead this way, this way.
Okay.
Now, Sorak,
Okay.
you notice you do hear some sort of movement to the northwest of you.
Northwest. Okay, so that's back this way a little bit. So I'm gonna step up and kind of up to here. And then actually try to stop and listen.
Right.
See if I can figure out what it is.
It is probably a good thing that you do because you see movement and something shifting just on the other side of that wall that you are standing next to.
Right over in that spot that just opened up.
Yep.
Okay. Try to quietly hug the wall.
Okay, so you're trying to be quiet, so give me a dexterity check. And quieter than a church mouse. You stick your back to the wall.
Okay. And I'm going to look at Vartan and kind of point, that I can hear something and I see something from that area. Kind of like,
What draws you
right
to
over
go
that way.
in the direction?
All right, and as you move up, you notice a large snake-like creature who appears to be sort of slithering northbound.
Do you put those dishes away?
Its shape is rather ghostly, but otherwise looks like it stands about 8 feet high. Could pass for some sort of mix between a cobra and a python. Very girthy snake body.
You say it's standing?
It's not standing so much as it is moving a little bit elevated off the ground. So, like cobras can sort of raise their...
themselves up.
Yeah,
Lift their heads up.
yeah. That part actually seems almost unnatural because normally snakes, when they're moving, they don't normally raise their bodies. They'll do that only defensive. But it appears to be moving slowly and almost searching. So you just have a few seconds here. What do you want to do?
Yep. I'm going to look the Vartan and point at it. And at that point, I'm watching it really close to see if it has noticed me.
At this point, it does not appear like it has.
Okay. Can I do a check to see if I've ever seen or heard anything like this before?
First monster check. Yes. Go ahead and either wisdom or intelligence. For you would be wisdom. You haven't the foggiest idea what this creature is.
Okay.
Nothing in your...
Kind of see if he knows.
Vartan can give me an intelligence check. Vartan has a better idea. He thinks it may be some sort of creature they would call a naga.
Naga.
Sort of a... almost like a were snake, if you will.
I'll whisper this quietly as I can to Sorek. Could be a naga.
I don't like snakes. It's moving away. Can we let it go?
Oh, do we want it behind us?
Up over and up a little bit, keeping my eyes on it.
I'll whisper back to Arista as she comes a bit closer. We think there's a naga up
Okay. Now at this point, since you're stepping out, we're sort of out into the hallway to where you could be seen. Unless you want to do that. If you want to do that stealthily, then you need to make some stealth checks.
I'll give you a stealth check. Just on the chance.
Okay, we've got 17. Okay. You feel like you're still just out of its vision, but keep in mind does seem to be actively looking
For something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, now that I'm up here further, the tracks that I'm seeing, they look like snake tracks and not like feet.
They do look like snake tracks.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
I'm going to try to stealthily move up to here.
Okay. Vartan, what do you want to do while he's stealthily?
I'm going to try to move to the side here, just with a line of sight up the corridor, so just peeking around this corner.
Okay.
So looking up there, but not blocking the corridor at all. With my bow drawn, pointing due north there.
Can I get by these two?
If you squeeze, you could, yes.
It's okay, we're gonna move. Sorry. How about we let you go that way?
No, that's the wrong way.
No. We're just gonna step right here, step aside, and then he can go past.
Okay, go back down. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna go around the other way. I just wanted to let you by.
I assume in this formation we're planning on attacking.
Or it becomes aggressive, we got it in a
Yeah.
better position to fight.
All
right.
So,
I am not going to be able to fix my dice tower. Everything I found says I gotta reboot
yeah, that's all right.
Fantasy Ground. So I'll hold off on doing that till we're done.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No worries. All right. So just about as Johnson moves forward, Sorak, you hear behind you
Oh shit!
a hiss, and you hear something say in a sort of a guttural language, crash, 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 as if it's shouting out some sort of warning.
Okay.
Does
And
this get my attention as well?
oh yeah, no, everyone within earshot hears this.
So I look to the other side of the wall and up in that direction.
Well, we are kind of exposed on many sides here.
Yes, we are.
Yep, and let me see, at this point, I think you'll be able to see about that much Veritan. And let us begin combat. So that creature, as I said, just sort of shouts out some sort of guttural command or warning or something. And his friend immediately turns around and spots Sorak. First he looks ahead looking for something human-sized, and then he has to look down and scan again, and then he sees him. And so Varatan, what would you like to do? It's apparent these creatures have seen you now.
I the creature on the left. I'm still using silver-headed arrows, by the way, if that counts for anything.
Okay. Isn't that because that's all you have?
Yes. No,
Okay, now
I do have some regular ones, but they're on my horse, so not much use right now.
Right. Okay.
so I have seen Sorak go down the right side, correct?
You.
I would have seen the group go down this way, right?
Yes.
Yes, they're just. Yeah, Sorak is just out of
And
sight.
and now I see Varatan shooting to the left.
Yes.
Okay. So if Johnson cannot see that, I'm going to tell him about that.
Right, but I can see the turn in the corridor because I have dark vision, correct? My plan was to come up behind it.
We go
Oh,
north and then
I think he
south.
means this.
Correct. I can see this
Yeah.
hallway.
Yeah.
My plan was to come up behind it.
Okay.
I did not know the other one was back
Right.
there.
Right. So I'm going to let you know it looks like there might be another one because Varatan's shooting off in a different direction.
Okay.
That being said, when it's my turn, I'm going to move. If we're taking turns at this point, are we taking turns at this point?
Yeah, no, we're definitely in
I
combat
thought so.
order. So, I know
That's what I thought.
Vartan had targeted the closest creature, but I don't think I heard the resolution of that.
I shot it and wounded it.
Oh, you did
So
wound it.
then-
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry.
Drones.
Yep, right. So, Arista may go ahead and do what you just suggested she was going to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand over here. I'm gonna learn how to shoot my bullets on a curve.
Like a bowling ball.
No, we just watched the movie
Yeah.
Wanted last night with our son.
Oh, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And throw your bullets around a corner.
Well, he's an
Or-
X-Men.
What's that?
He's an X-Men.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. So I'm sorry. So you moved, and anything else?
I am going to make sure that I have my sling out
Mm-hmm.
and my stones for shooting at it with. But I don't think I'm at a point where I can shoot it because it's around the corner up there, right?
Yeah, I'll give it some partial concealment because
Oh,
it is
okay.
partway in the hallway, but it is partly
Okay,
visible
so I'll
to
let
you.
you
So,
figure out what that is, and I'll just target it. Target.
well, give
Target it.
I tell you what, to make it easy, yeah. Can you do your modifier? So take a -2 modifier.
Target it. Okay, how do I do that?
So in the bottom
Control,
left.
click on it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, -2. Okay, great, that works. And then roll my attack. I'm sorry, I'm
Don't worry.
a little slow today. Okay, sling. And we'll. Oh, what on earth is this? It just popped up a manual die entry for me. Why? Why? Why?
I don't know. As an aside, does anybody
Oh my
else?
gosh, and it's making me do it. Okay, it did that. I don't know why
How
it
did you
did that.
roll a 0?
Yeah.
I don't know. So let me try this again. Oh, because I rolled a 1.
No, it shows a right.
Zero.
Oh, it does show a 0.
No, it just shows a 0. D20.
Yeah, and something and
0 gives
and
you
it put -1 instead of -2. What is going on here?
So
Oh,
just roll a d20. We'll do it the old school way.
okay. Okay, I'll roll a d20. It's making me do this.
Oh no.
Sounds like you got a mouse button stuck somewhere.
And it's
So good
rolling
at
0.
it.
Why do I have a manual
Why
die?
don't you just go to your attacks in your character sheet under combat and double click on the attack column of your sling?
That's what I
Before
did.
you do that, Jen, tap every
Okay, wait.
control.
I got it to work. But it rolled outside the thing. Let me try one more time. That was my fault. There we go. Okay, but I didn't do the -2, so we'll have to do that on our.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Let me double check to see if that's a hit. I
So it
believe
was
it
a
is, but
15.
let
It's a
me.
15. I'm sorry.
Wait, no, it's all right. Hang on. Let me double check.
It's because I was playing with the options, trying to find my dice tower, and I figured out which option I toggled on and forgot to turn back off. Sorry about that.
No worries. Sorry, I have to pull these back up. Uh, 15 is a miss.
Mm. Bummer.
That's all right. I
Okay.
mean, you were shooting at a creature that's
He's gonna
halfway around the
he's
wall. So,
he's gonna come out of hiding at some point because he's really gonna want to bite Zorak,
well,
and then I'll shoot him.
at this
There
point,
you
he
go.
may either come back and take a go at Sorak. I mean, yeah, Sorak, or Johnson will get him. So, no worries. Johnson, you're up.
All right. Gonna go meet my friend. And I am going to battle axe.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
booyah!
noise. Oh, noise.
What are we doing for
Max
criticals?
plus D4, isn't it?
I feel a little better about missing.
Yeah, and we should write this down because I think I forget every game. But I do like that thing. I think it should be at least max damage, but I like the plus a little.
It is. It's max damage plus something.
Yeah, I think it's D4.
Yeah.
So if you want to calculate your max damage and then
I'll look it up.
roll a 1d4. Well, it should be on his character sheet right under.
Yeah, it's 8-sided dice, and then I get a +2. So that's 10.
10, yep. 10 plus 1d4. 11. So, and that is this guy, who is 2. Okay, well, I think you got his attention as the axe slices neatly up his backside. He turns around, a little bit surprised. Then he just sort of sighs, ready for his next action. Sorak,
Okay.
you hear the
So-
sound of slicing meat around the corner.
Yep. And I also heard that sound from my left or behind me. So
Oh yeah, no,
I'm
definitely. You heard that first, yes.
turn around. So I've got to turn around, and as I'm turning, I want to do a detect to see if it's evil, because I'm all about the evil.
It does definitely detect as evil.
Okay.
Nothing
Then-
on the order of magnitude from the other thing, though. By the way.
Right. But evil's all I care. I'm going to essentially charge at it.
Mhm.
Not actually a charge, but
Mhm.
and wing as I can with a whiff. That is a whiff.
Mhm. Yep. Perhaps as you're running, the dust from the corridors kicks up a little. And finally, Menlaus. Menlaus would probably come up, stand next to Big Sis.
Yeah, probably.
All right, top of the order, Veritime.
My lucky day.
Now, keep in mind that if you were continuing to fire, now you're firing into melee. So
I will shoot the other one instead. It's just Johnson needed help to finish it off, apparently.
so you can. Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to take a step.
Yep. Oh, that was a 16 and rolled over. No.
Dramatic dice. Okay, well. Again, the dust kicks up. Johnson. This thing is glaring at you now.
And I'm going to give it a big loving kiss in the kisser.
Mwah.
Or not.
Mwah.
Might
He
be
slipped
something.
on some of the gore that you.
Slipped on the gore.
All right, Sorak. It's you and this creature.
This time.
Toe to
True.
toe.
No! No!
Toe to limbless belly.
Got a big belly and I can't hit it. Got dust in my eyes.
Let's get it so low to the ground.
Yeah, there we go. Oh!
Heal one to
Did it
Johnson.
just bite me?
No, it healed you with a bite. apparently.
What the?
You!
Nice.
And then he healed you. Oh,
Well,
okay.
wait a minute now.
It's healing tongue.
Did you? Were you actually at 0 before?
No. I was only missing 2.
I think it did heal you. Yeah, it did. What is that business? All right. Well,
Welcome to the half the orc world.
Yes.
Oh, it's
It
my
had
friend.
poison, but you lived on the poison, so it's a potion instead.
Mm-hmm.
That was odd.
And my mother called me crazy for that.
The rest of you can see the creature at the far end of the hallway sort of wiggling back and forth. And you hear a ouch. What do you want to do?
And then a hey.
Do that again.
Okay. So, I think that I've seen Sorak recently. Can I do recently? Okay, I can't do that, but I want to. I've seen him recently leave that spot.
Yep.
And
Yes.
so I am going to. There we go. I'm going to take up residence in said spot. Unless Varatine. No, I figure because I'm expecting Varatine to go much closer. What on earth? Why am I? Stop targeting. Stop targeting. Thank you.
Go much closer. Maritime just.
Well,
needs-
I'm sorry, not closer, but a more straightforward shot.
I
So I'm
see, I
I'm out of your way. Yeah, I'm out of your way is what I'm saying, but I'm still closer. So maybe I have a better shot at this guy now, right?
You're gonna have to make a choice. If you want to continue to fire at the one north of you, you're gonna have to take a step to the right a little bit. These are a little bit narrow corridors. Yep, you take one.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. And Varatine, you can still get around me then, right? I'm checking behind me, make sure he can as I'm walking up.
I will be okay. Don't worry about me.
No walkie-talkies.
Nope, not walkie-talkie, just looking back at him, making sure, because I didn't move very far, so I could take my time moving. Okay, so I'm gonna smack him if I can, and no, I can't.
Okay. Are you throwing your magical stones, or are these just plain
Yeah,
stones?
yeah,
Oh, you are throwing your magical stones. Okay.
yeah. And I am keeping track of the loss of stones.
Okay.
Down to 18.
I think Menlos will. Oh, I think it's 50-50 whether Menlos would
Are
run
these
and get in
things
this.
turnable?
What's that?
Are these things turnable by Menlas? Are they undead that he can turn or not?
Oh, that's a very good question. I think Menlos wouldn't really know, so maybe he's going to go up. He feels more confident with Johnson. And that's a good question. He doesn't recognize him, so maybe he is going to say something to the effect of, by the power of my God,
Gone.
get ye gone. Yeah, turn away. And nothing will happen.
When they laugh at him and smack him with their tail, he'll have his answer.
Oh, number one has not gone yet. Let me look really quickly. Okay, I think it's gonna attempt a tail attack and miss at Sorak. And unperturbed by its attack, it's gonna then turn around and bite Sorak. And miss
Oh
again.
my.
An quizzical look is going to cross its face. Menlaus is going to back up now that it can see the creature, and it didn't seem to heed his power, so he's a little nervous. Creature number 2 can now attempt a grappling check against Johnson. So
Try.
You can try.
oh my goodness.
Not on my watch.
Not on your watch. Exactly. And it's going to fail that. All right, Sorak.
Come on. There we go. That's what we want. Arr.
My goodness,
Barrier.
Sorak. It's a good thing all these creatures in the general area are very squishy to you. All right, Johnson. You saw it tried to loop its coil over you. It looks like that wound you gave it, that grievous wound on its shoulder, is prevented.
I'm going to give it a hug back with my axe. And not in the good way. Alright, that's a hit.
Yes, and it looks a bit nervous. Arista. You can see blood
Okay.
splattering the floor.
I'm gonna try again. I've misaligned twice now. I'm gonna try one more time. No. Sorry.
Hey, you're trying. All right, Vartan.
I am. I cut off 3 shots.
Target-rich environment. So you've got partial cover on the creature at the far end, and then... Well, no, you
I
have
can't
to
even
get...
say. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I can't even say that I have some sort of advantage over this thing because it's focused on Johnson, because that wouldn't help. I mean, I'm barely hitting it.
Yeah, but we are attacking the rear of it, I guess. So what it loses in partial cover, we get in back attack, I guess.
Yep. So Vartan, you're up. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm going to step up to here to get a better shot. If that is a better shot, is that a better shot or no? Or pretty much the same?
Pretty much the same. I think you'd have to really get to. You'd have to get within 5 or 10 feet of it for it not to have a little bit of cover from you.
So what I was going to say is, I guess we're hitting the rear of it as it's hitting Johnson, which gives us +2 and then a -2 for the cover, so it's a wash.
It's a wash, yes.
Okay, I'll just shoot it in the ass. Oh, that was a 20!
I
That was a
saw
20 and
that.
staggered over!
I
No.
saw that.
Hmm.
Dramatic dice rolls.
I think Mark bumped the table on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a big button in the corner called bump table.
We need a tilt.
Wow.
Tilt
on
sensor?
this
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of tilted, let us re-tilt into our next round. So Johnson, you're at the top of the order.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot to take that.
I'm coming down hard, 2 hands with this.
Mm.
Oh, so close.
The blood and gore that you've been dislodging from this creature has sprayed the walls and your blade, so it's made it a little slippery. Sorak.
Ah.
Completely oblivious to the carnage at the other side of the wall there. You are too busy
Right.
dropping your axe.
Good God.
Yes, so
Oh,
I would
man.
say the outcome of that definitely is your axe is now on the floor.
On the
Yeah.
floor or embedded in the floor?
No, just on the floor. He's just dropped it.
I'd say
So
the gore, has made it go straight out.
Sorry.
it's all right.
Good Lord. Ugh.
Do we hear any suitable invectives coming from Sorak?
Let's see. Oh, you hear lots of explicatives. Yeah. Lots of explicatives. Along with a scream of rage.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm going to pre-roll this because I realized I forgot to take my antihistamine. I want to run and do that real. That's going to be my turn, and I'm going to fail it.
Okay. So Johnson, as you swung and missed at your last turn, the Naga sort of grins a little and then begins to shriek with an ear-splitting shriek, causing all within earshot to need to make a save.
Oh man.
You need a charisma save or a wisdom save.
Hell yeah.
So Vartan has made it. Let me think. I'm gonna double check my target here. Oh, Sorak.
I get a +2
Mhm.
because it's evil.
Oh, okay. So +2. 10. Oh, you did make it. Oh, just because of that bonus.
Yep.
Like, it wasn't one of those good Nagas.
No, not a good knock.
No.
Oh, Jen should be plus be 17. And Menlaus. Oh, even worse. Okay. Unfortunately, your two companions, Arista and Menelaus, become incredibly fearful. And Menelaus, 1, 2, 3, begin running fearfully to the right. It's Arista. I'll make her roll, and she'll start running some direction when she gets back. Vartan.
That's it. I'm not putting up with that kind of bullshit. This guy gets an arrow. And it better not tip over this time. I'm watching you. Yeah. Still not enough.
No. But you temporarily interrupt its screaming.
Oh, that's good. I'll take
Okay.
it.
Now it is Menelaus's turn. So he was standing. What did he say? He was standing here, and he is going to. Oh, he can't go out of. He cannot go out of. Bear with me. He won't. He can't move unless I reveal the area. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it.
You can tell us where he went and then leave him where he is.
Yeah, I'll just do that. So I'll just temporarily make him.
He's disappeared from our sight.
Mm-hmm. So Menelaus just takes off running straight east.
Okay.
And creature number 1. It's gonna take another bite. Sorak.
It can try. It can try.
And miss. And you can see the frustration building on its face as it's missed for like the 3rd time in a row. Vartan. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to trust Johnson to finish this. I'm going to go help Sorak now. Shot to the face.
Is it toenailed? Is that what happened? And that's why you're trusting Johnson? I just got back.
Oh, that was a shot to the face. Ah!
This thing just made a screaming sound, and Menelaus took off running.
And you took off running as well, but we don't know where yet.
Yep.
Correct.
So actually, Jen, give me a
Oh,
1d8 roll.
Okay.
A 1d8 roll.
A 1d8?
Yeah, 1 is true
Sure.
north, due north.
A 6.
So 1, 3, what are we get? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you start running past. You just start running past Vartan down into the down here. We'll just say.
Okay.
And actually, I'm sorry, you're running. So twice movement.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm running. I'm going to go further than that.
Johnson, you're up.
All right, I got to put this thing to bed.
Yeah, you're a little slow on it here. You need to catch up.
Left him just for you, eh?
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, sweet.
So the good news is that you seem to have defeated the creature in front of you. The bad news is Menelaus is now nowhere to be seen. And Johnson wouldn't know this yet, but Arista has also left the building. So, Sorak, what do you want to do?
Well, I would say I don't know that this thing is dead yet. So I'm going to try to leave. I definitely
I think that
think I'm gonna gut it. So, it's not dying. It's dead.
can Sorak see further north than where he is now? By the way,
Oh, sure. Yeah. Give me a second.
Okay.
oh, as long as he didn't reveal like another 3 or 4 Naga. That'll be fine.
No, but so a couple of things to consider were no other Naga showed up during the 20 some odd seconds of battle here, but that shriek certainly would have traveled. That much you can figure out without a check. So, actually, I think you can see here.
Martin's thinking maybe we leave the caves and come in cautiously from the outside when we're regrouped, but I'm not sure. That way we can maybe find our stadium. Because she be gone. She went running.
Yeah.
Oh, Arista?
It was
Yes.
only the only reason that Menlos didn't go running was because he went north, right?
No,
No, he
Menlos
did.
go running.
He took off running at roughly the same speed you are, so he's
We
going to be
can't
running.
see.
Oh, so he's like not here any longer.
He's
not
not
there.
here.
Right.
Okay.
He went east.
Oh, he went east. I'm sorry. I thought he said north.
And the only reason we know you took off is because you ran by Varathon.
Right.
I would have no idea.
So,
Quick check of the body, just super quick. Anything of use, potion, whatever.
You still in initiative order? Or?
Yeah.
no, you're out of initiative, but
Okay.
Arista will run for about a minute straight.
Yay. So I'm running clear out of the.
Yeah, you're down into the. You'll end up down in that clearing.
Where we entered the
Yeah.
cave, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Like probably. I don't know how far could she get at a full run in a minute. Probably well south of that house, to be honest. But we'll just say that you get to the other side of that clearing. Start
the
doing
rain
that path.
maybe brings her out of it a little bit.
Well, not only that, it was a fear effect, right? So
Yep.
wouldn't I stop running when I felt like I wasn't in danger any longer?
No, unfortunately,
Okay.
it's a spell, so the spell just has to wear off and
Mm.
dissipate. So
Okay.
you can think of it as the scream of the Naga cast a spell upon your
Mhm. Okay.
brain, and you were not able to shake it off. You know.
Mhm.
Thanks to my divine aura, I was.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to see if I can cover any of my arrows.
What did we say? I would say. How many did you shoot? You shot 3
4, I think.
or 4.
Or
Okay.
yeah, because this was round 5, so 4.
I would say they wouldn't be hard to find, but they would get damaged with the wall. So why don't we just let's roll. Let's roll.
4 for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yay.
I was gonna say I was trying to figure out how to add 1. I really wanted you to roll 2 to 4.
Ah, damn. Then I can roll 3 plus 1 there.
Yeah. So go ahead and just add 2.
Thanks.
So you get half of them back. The other half are there, but they're damaged, unshootable, unfireable.
Oh, I'll leave them.
They're
1
just
SP
silver.
each.
Yeah, right. You can afford it.
Who cares?
Okay. So now, as the adrenaline starts to dump,
All right. Now, do you
don't
plan to
say
just wait a few more moments to see if Arista returns, or
No, as soon as the thing's dead, I would haul ass after her.
okay?
yeah, I don't even know that she's gone, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Now at this point, I would now probably know that
Hmm.
she's
Yeah, and I'm gonna
gone.
let you guys know that Menlaus went the other direction.
Okay, we need to recover Arista and then go find them.
At least,
Agreed?
at least Arista had the decency to go out of the cave.
I would agree with that.
All right.
I would say we make a.
After a pretty decent search of the bodies, you won't find anything. By the way,
Okay.
these were largely just sort of natural creatures.
Yep.
Um,
Except for the whole supernatural scream.
yeah. Well, yes. Other than that,
Okay,
all right.
I'm going to join the hunt for Arista, but I need to step away for a minute. But you can carry on without me. I'll be back really fast.
Okay. Does anybody else need to take a break for a moment, or?
Yes, I just need a couple of seconds. I need
Sure.
a bio break.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't we just
Yeah.
call it a bio break and meet back in like 3-4 minutes, whatever.
Sounds good. See you soon.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Cheers.
All right. I think a few other folks took a break as
All right,
well.
I'm back.
Cool.
I'm here too.
All right. Give me one moment. Bear with me one more second. I need to do. Okay, if we're all back,
Yep.
let's talk about recovering Arista. So you all follow out of the cavern, and you'll find Arista sort of shivering and catching her breath at the far side of the clearing there. Yeah, I don't know if you want to.
Check her see if she's got any injuries or anything, or if she's in shock.
Yeah, I would say she's not in shock. I don't think she
Oh, I
took
was gonna
any.
say, of course I'm in shock. I'm shocked that thing yelled at me like that, but not in shock.
Right.
I am shocked, but I'm not in shock.
You're shaken,
But not stirred.
But not stirred.
All right. Okay.
Now we need to recover Menlaus.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you to decide how you want to proceed from here.
Well, I'm going to say because when we were exploring, I could see the other entrance. I would like to go in the other entrance for several reasons. One, if somebody was responding and they saw us jetting out this entrance, I would expect us to come back through this entrance. So go to the other one because I know that it leads us to relatively the same general area.
Okay.
And plus, I saw lots of footprints.
That is true. And of course, now that you noticed them before while you were actively looking, you can spot them quite quickly now.
Right, right.
I was gonna say, I get to go with them. Is that it?
Yeah,
I've
you
come
have
to my
recovered.
senses enough. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the moment the spell lifts, you sort of wonder why it was you ran away. That sense of panic has completely left you.
Yep. So I'm going to start in and come up to here. has been to this spot before.
Okay. I almost wanted to move Menlos, but he's not there.
But
We should be able to see his footsteps pretty clearly, right?
Yeah, I would think we would see.
Uh, not. They wouldn't be completely obvious. There. I mean, there are other footsteps now that you've revealed more. Let me throw a few more lines down.
Yeah, because Menlaus went down this way, so
So.
where I am is kind of the last known location.
All right.
So at this point, I would say start moving down the hall to the east.
Okay.
Wait for the others to catch up. There's that
I'm
spooky.
coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Okay. Now, Sorek, as you approach that junction there, up and to your right, or straight east of you, essentially, you hear sort of a
Yep.
loud buzzing,
Buzzing.
sort of like a 60 or 70 cycle hum, if you will. Yeah,
Something like
exactly.
that.
But it's more. Yes, and you can smell a strange smell. It's almost like sort of electrified air. I mean, you wouldn't know what ozone smelled like, but essentially you're smelling ozone.
Static in the air too.
Well, you would know what ozone smells like. You've been near a thunderstorm before,
Oh, sure, I suppose. Oh, yeah, and he's a
so it
dwarf,
smells
so
like
he's
lightning.
right.
So smells like electrical.
There you go. It smells like lightning. I like that. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell them I can smell something that smells like a thunderstorm.
Lightning. Yeah.
And I can smell it.
Oh yeah, I would imagine if I can, you can.
Yeah. I'd say once you get about Johnson's distance or closer, anybody could really kind of hear the vibration
Yep.
and get that whiff of.
Yeah. So do we want to investigate that, or do we? Well, actually, I want to kind of look at the tracks and see if I can determine what was traffic and what was Menlaus, if at all possible.
Okay, so you will have to carefully study the tracks.
Yep.
So go ahead and give me a check.
suggest The Menlaus, if he was running this way, he'd try and keep running this way. So suggest it's just straight across.
Okay. Yeah, in blind terror. Yeah. Okay. That's logical. So
Hey Johnson, can't you smell his pants?
Not over the dwarf.
oh.
Nice.
You know, there was a reason I disliked or even half breeds. I'm remembering it now.
No, hold
I'm
hold
good
there
with
for a
that
moment.
young back.
Yep.
Okay, so what you'll see down that corridor is sort of a light blue haze that sort of shimmers and seems to be the source of the sound. And the scent of that scent of ozone is very strong here. And it looks like at the end of the hallway, it looks like it opens up into a bit of a larger room.
Okay. I will share what I see with the others. And
I
then,
hiss back down the corridor. Arista, are you coming or what?
Okay, as you
Okay.
begin to
I'm gonna
pass,
go.
as you begin to pass carelessly through the shimmering field, you feel your skin, the hair on your skin, begin to stand on edge.
What do we see to the south,
Okay.
by the way?
As we carelessly
Oh,
pass, they said.
as you carelessly passed.
So if the hair on the back of my neck is standing up, I am totally, yes, I am half standing in Veriton.
Well, we haven't got to the shimmer yet. I think the shimmer is where Sorek is, yeah?
Yep.
No, it's essentially that entire corridor. I mean, it's just a few
What,
feet
not
past.
where
The,
you guys.
right.
Right,
So
so where Johnson is would be
he is just outside of it. So there's essentially a blue. Um, I won't say haze, but something like a haze. Let's see if I can pick a color.
I'm gonna stop right here because it's like, whoa, what was that? Yeah.
oh yeah. Does Sorek seem to be in any excessive discomfort from this? As in, is he hurt?
No, other than the strange feeling on his skin, the hair
Maybe my
rising.
beard will rise up.
What was that?
I have a wispy beard now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every hair is reacting, standing straight out.
Yep.
Is the hair pregnant? Arista wants to know.
Ah, ah, ah.
Oh.
Okay, I laughed, but I was muted. Sorry.
Ah. Okay. So I'm gonna take a step back and let's have a brief discussion as to what we're going to do. Suspect Menlow's probably bolted right on through this.
Is it evil?
Yeah, detect evil.
Okay, I'll detect evil.
Yeah,
Down
you seem to be very close to that very strong sense of evil you were feeling before.
So something very evil is in front of us. So I want to go to it, but I also believe Menlaus probably went that direction also. After all, he is only human. And, we know the humans are scared easily. Ba-da-ba.
Can we see if that? But the lightning does not extend into the room. The blue shimmer, or we can't really see.
You can't really see. I mean, it doesn't appear to. Yeah, it would be difficult for you to tell how far into that room that shimmer extends.
Right, but
so
I'm with Sorak. I agree. If that's where the evil is, and that's where we think the Menlaus went, that's where we should go.
what I can do is put a fold space portal on the wall behind Johnson to the wall, that pillar in the middle of the room, and then we can get in there without going through this blue haze. If you want to try it.
I would think of them more as maybe oh shit, let's get out of this open area and into a confined area. Some way of like an anchor.
Yeah, but it only lasts a short amount of time. That's the issue.
Yeah.
You remember the cottage, yeah?
Yeah, I would rather use it as a quick escape than
I
as
can
as
use
a
it
way in.
again for the escape. It only takes one rune, and I have 5 more runes today. So
Okay. I'm good with that. If you
the
are.
way of getting past this blue thing without walking through it.
As you
But
are sitting
But
there,
it's not hurting us, though, right?
It must be doing something.
it's doing something to Sorak. I mean, it does have some sort of effect he can feel and see, and you all can see that the hair on every hair of his is standing up. As you all are standing around discussing your strategy, you hear a painful moan from well within the room.
Okay, so I'm going to set up my fold space on the end wall here, just to the west of Johnson, and then the other end of it will open on the west side of that pillar in the middle of the room.
Okay, so we're going to put a portal of a sort between. I think you're saying back here, right? Right.
Yep.
And then right there.
And then right here.
I can't color on a token. Oh, I did color. Never mind.
Just like that.
Yep. Okay, slow down. Slow down.
And it lasts 4 rounds.
All right, so you begin scribing your rune. And as you're inscribing, you hear that groan again. And let me do this.
Does it sound human?
Yes.
Damn it, it's Menlaus.
Does it sound like it's coming from the room, yeah?
Yes, well within the room.
Okay, so let's get this portal open.
Okay. I'm sorry, proceed. So you're going to cast it, or scribe it, rather?
Yep, scribe it, activate it, and then we pile through. I guess Sorak first, then Johnson, then myself and Arista, or does Arista want to go after Johnson?
Don't you dare separate me from Johnson.
Okay, she'll go in, clinging onto Johnson's loincloth.
Yeah, I think for half works.
And then I'll follow them in.
I missed the comment about half orcs.
I think you got a thing for half orcs.
You know, I might.
Or staying alive?
Could be.
You might want to move your token. We'll leave you there.
I know, but I can't unmute and mute all the time if
6,
I'm
5,
2 computers.
4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, and bing, no portal. Okay, so as soon as you enter the room, you feel a sort of a charged sense of electricity. As you look back towards the corridor, you do see that field does appear to be contained to only the corridor. So it ends right at the entrance to the room. I'm going to make a few assumptions on what you can see based on the assumption that you're coming in just on the other side of that large pillar, but you're not all going to be able to stand behind the pillar. So I'm going to reveal most of the room.
So as people go through, to step aside to reveal for other people to come through.
Right.
You know, so I would have to step aside.
Yeah, okay. So at this point, you would see quite a bit. Let me turn that back on. And 1 second.
Nog again. Maybe not.
Ba-dum.
Oh, what is this? Why are we not? There we go.
Another young woman.
And one more thing. Hold on. Slow down. I had to kind of make this up because The situation is very fluid with you folks. So, let me see. What did I do?
Are you saying we tend to go off script?
No. I mean, there was just a lot of possibilities, and why are we not doing there? Okay, is it because he's out of this? Let's do this. There we go.
Menlaus.
Except that Menlaus is over here. So, let me take a moment. So, okay, so you were going to see Menlaus on the ground. He is a bloody mess, and standing over him is a creature you have met before. A sort of demon-like creature that you met down in Mara's her
Oh, okay. Yep. No,
subterranean
I'm
lair.
the only. Aren't I the only one that's met him before?
You're right. You're the only one that witnessed firsthand.
Okay, so I'm going to say that to Johnson. I've seen him before at Mara's house. And isn't she the woman from the cabin?
Yes, from the back, she appears to look just like the woman from the cabin. She's wearing the same clothes. She has the same blonde hair. She appears to be standing in front of this large slab. On the slab, you see the wooden box that should look a little familiar to you. You also see something laying right in front of her, something black. And
Guys, it's Fraggle Rock.
We found Fraggle Rock.
Now, is Fraggle Rock like animated, or is it just a location?
Puppet.
It's a puppet.
No, I remember
it was a show on.
Fraggle Rock is the location.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have
Like
to animate the stone here, just to make you guys regret.
You know what? You should.
Giving me ideas. No, the stone is inert. The stone is just very large,
okay.
And it's
just
sort
a
of a
big
rough.
rock.
Right. It sort of looks. It seems like it's being used as a rough altar. Okay, so she appears to be intently chanting something, murmuring something that you can't quite make out. Her back is to you. And the creature on top of Menlaus seems to be gnawing at his abdominal cavity. As if it's either eating or just chewing at his body. So, let's immediately start a...
Menlaus, it was nice knowing you.
I'm sorry, guys. I either have to refill my hot tea or find some cough drops. I'm going to start hacking through this whole thing. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Don't stop the game just for me, though. Just keep going. I'll
check
catch up.
if you're top of the initiative first, eh?
Yeah, you're not. You're down a bit.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, cool. Thanks.
So, Johnson, I think I've described everything in the room. What would you like to do?
I would like to want to hash out a quick plan. Have Veriton go shoot arrows at the young woman, while me and Sorak go save Menlaus. Like I'm gonna just
You got it.
Sorak with me, and then we just start sprinting into action.
Okay, so you sort of shout a couple commands, and that's sort of a free action. Do you want to actually move or do anything besides that?
Wrong person. How far is it to get over here?
Oh, you could definitely get there within a hop. That's only about 20 feet or so.
Yeah, because we popped in here via portal.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to target. Not target friendly units, target enemy units.
Whoa, he's going after everybody.
Not again. Did I get it? No. Yes. And battle rage attack. It didn't say hit or miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I should probably make that creature available to you to attack. Let's see. got a few windows open here, so let me dig under so I can get to your.
I hope an 18 hits. If it doesn't, then we're all in trouble.
Yes, I agree.
Identified creature. Oh, I'm sorry. It says it hit. Maybe you just can't see the result. But that's a hit for sure. And I think you should be able to target it now. I mean, and damage
Yeah,
it.
we targeted just yeah.
One, is that a +1? I recall. Oh, it calculated. Never mind.
Yeah, it got +2.
Okay. Oh, it says damage 3. I missed that. Okay. So. Oops. Sorak. You hear Johnson say, "On me," or something to that effect.
Yep. I'm going to kill it now. Ah! Somebody bumped the table.
Yeah,
I saw a 20.
that's not 20. That was definitely a 20. It's not a
That's
2.
twice with the 20s.
It was hubris. You said you're going to kill it, and the dice went ha ha ha.
Can you make the young woman targetable, please, so I can shoot
Oh,
her?
yes. I'm sorry. She is
Oh,
definitely
is this a
visible.
back attack? Is she looking or?
Oh, yeah. No, she's absolutely distracted. Seems very engrossed in what she's doing. She's got her back to you.
Or even not trying to defend in any way, shape, or form?
So I'd say you even get a.
No dex bonus if she has one.
Hmm?
Okay, I will take the +2 for a back attack, I think it is. I've lost the sheet. So I step around to here, and then I shoot her in the back of the head. Like the fine, upstanding gentleman that I am.
Exactly. And. I'm sorry, did it roll? Oh, no, you're
No,
rolling
you
now.
didn't.
Never mind. Oh, very nice.
Oh no!
Oh.
Got her off anyway.
Ah.
Arrested. Do you want to try and pull Menlaus out and start healing him? This thing was easy
That
as
is
done.
exactly what I was going to do. I was going to get one shot off on the lady and then run over to
Oops.
Menlo's.
Alrighty. So, as Varaton hits the young woman in the back of the shoulder, barely wounding her, you hear screeching, and 3 other creatures appear from the shadows and begin to fly. Do not walk, but fly. Oh, why are we doing this? Oh, shoot. It's that reveal thing. Oh, the thing is just. It does one thing and one thing only: hides areas, but it inhibits movement. Absolutely just tears across from behind that pillar.
Wait, what?
Yep. And attempts to bite you.
Get her off! Ow. Ow.
Hits. Oops, come on. Why are you skipping me? And this creature.
What happened to the creature Johnson and I were fighting?
It has not yet had a chance to go. Is that what you're asking?
No, it just moved to attack me.
Oh, that's interesting. That's not what my screen is showing.
We only see 2 creatures.
Yes, so bear with me.
Whoa.
There we go.
Lots.
There we go. Okay.
Too many.
A number of creatures. It also flies with unnatural speed.
Oh!
Yow. Yow.
Arista, the oops. One, oh no, it's not its turn.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead.
changing my priorities. I'm not going to get off a shot.
You see these creatures, they sort of
These-
shriek and then they fly across the room and immediately start attacking Varatan.
Yeah, they're going to get overwhelmed too fast for me to be able to heal everybody, so I got to get over here and take care of Menlos. Does he look like he could be okay if I start slipping stones down his throat?
He is not moving and he has a very large hole in his belly. And you can see
Okay, that doesn't.
organs.
So he's like negative con.
He is definitely dying, unconscious and dying.
But not dead yet.
To assess his condition, you'd have to do some sort of check, which would take time.
Okay. Okay, it's worth it. So what check?
This would sort of be a health check, which you wouldn't necessarily be trained in, but you could at least. Oh, would you be able to feel for a pulse? I suppose you would. We'll go ahead and make it an intelligence check.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not.
That, by the way, is like the third one that I've rolled today.
Cannot help you there. So you've essentially moved.
I have not made a single check today.
You're trying to shake him. Are you awake, buddy? Are you alive? Are you gonna make it?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna make it? Are you okay? You're shouting in his ear.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? You can say something. That's about it.
Okay. So I'm gonna shout up to the other guys. I don't think he's gonna make it. That way they can decide if we're going to stay here and fight or leave.
Oh,
This-
we're not leaving.
Creature. Johnson interrupted its meal. And the woman, who now has an arrow in her shoulder, will calmly and casually pull the arrow out, turn around, and say, "How did you find me here? No matter, you can't possibly hope to do anything here to disrupt me. Or did you intend to join me? If so, decide which among you will be the first sacrifice to the Mogro." And you will see she's reaching in these pouches at her waist. Menelaus is too busy dying to help. Creature number 4 will join his brothers. Oh, we're stuck in the obscure zone. Get me out of here so I can move. And we'll attempt to bite Vartan and miss. Vartan, you're getting some love.
Vartan is not in a happy place right now. I scream to the others to help him. Is it my... hang on, I haven't come back to track up. It is me, okay.
Yeah, you're up.
I didn't hit any of these creatures, did I?
Nope, you hit the woman, and there was a strong and swift reaction.
I'm going to draw my CX and then slash at unidentified creature number 3. This is silvered, by the way. Oh, not that that's going to help.
Arista, what would you like to do? You can no longer see Vartan. He seems to be swarmed by.
Yeah, I'm gonna slip one stone into Menlaus's mouth just in case that will stabilize him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot at this guy here. The one in front of me, the unidentified creature 2.
All right.
Am I targeting him? No. Target mode. Targeting. What is... Oh, you're changing the name right now. I'm like, what is going on here? Why is this name changing?
Sorry.
Creature
Okay.
devouring Menlo.
Yeah. So... wait, is he close enough that I can hit him? Or...
If you take just a small step, you would reach him for melee contact, if that's what you're asking. Yeah.
I don't want to. I want to be able to shoot at him.
Point blank
I want
range.
to be able to disengage. Are you kidding me?
I am very
Point blank, and it's okay.
sorry. I cannot help the rolls. Menlaus will now be at. All right, creature number 1. Will attempt to bite Faratan. And
God damn it! Stop rolling so high! Ah!
Oh,
there you go. There you go. I'm trying to help where I can.
This is not helping.
Attack high, damage low.
okay. I'm going to attempt to charge. Because it's more than 20 feet, which is my movement. And I'm going to target creature 1.
And you will get a rear attack.
It's +2.
Which will, let's see, 15. Let me double check. That is enough to hit.
Woohoo! Eat it.
Did you take... Oh, you already killed it. Okay.
Trying to get to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Creature devouring Menlaus.
It's an extra 2 points of damage on top of that charger. So.
Ouch. Absolutely crit. Johnson. So Johnson will take 5 damage. Which I believe he will simply shrug off as just a normal day's work. The young woman will start to shout a large barrage of insults in a language not familiar to you all. And will you all please make a dexterity save? All right, Johnson. Unfortunately, one of her insults seems to have gotten to you, and you begin sort of dancing uncontrollably in your rage, and you just start shouting in a circle around you. So please roll a 1d4. So for 3 rounds, you will be caught in a aimless rage.
I have the Kevin Bacon curse.
What's that?
I have the Kevin Bacon curse.
What? I'm not familiar with this. What's this?
Footloose. I'm caught in a dance rage.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, sure. You're just like thrashing violently.
Angry dancing. Here we go.
Angry dancing. God dang, I don't believe she said that to me. Menlos is going to continue to die. Identified creature number 1 is, I think, out of action. Why are we not taking me out of action? Why is it not out of action? We'll move on.
He's still got some life left.
Creature devouring Menlos. Seeing you dance oddly will, if it had shoulders to shrug, it would shrug its shoulders and decide that the next tasty meal is going to be Krista, who it will miss. 3 is still working. Four is still working.
No.
Attack
Stop
high,
it.
damage low. That's all I can do.
Jesus.
All right, Arista, you have one of these creatures salivating on you. Are you there, Jen?
I'm over here, just saying all kinds of stuff and not doing a damn thing.
It was all that
All right,
cursing that got you off kilter.
Right.
Since
Okay. Well, I'm going to take my staff and smack it since. Oh, and I just dropped the die. Hey, I'll take it. Oh my gosh, I dropped it, so it didn't take my number. Oh, that sucks.
Sorry.
I totally dropped it on a 19. Did I have the right one selected, by the way? Yes.
Yeah, you had it. It's a hit.
Well, that's lucky. That's not. Okay, and I'm gonna get out. Oh, here.
Okay, so you're gonna.
Well, it's heavily damaged. He damn near killed it.
Yeah, I'm still stepping aside, so I don't want to be that close to it. I want to shoot it with my sling instead of hitting it with my staff.
All right, oblivious to what's going on in the corner to Menlos and Arista, and the crazy dancing Johnson. Baraton, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna smack him. I'm not targeting the dead one. Good. Silvered Siak sword. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
So that's 8 plus D4 damage.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
That's 10 points of damage.
I think it just exploded in a shower of gooey gore.
They're upsetting me greatly now.
No, I don't know if this tracker will automatically skip their turns. Well, anyway, we'll move forward. Sarek.
Okay, I want to take a short step forward, kind of shove my way in, and on the corpse or whatever, and begin reciting a prayer because I want to lay hands on Marathon. And last time we talked about there has to be some kind of, great Horak, please bestow some life upon my colleague.
What do you think? Do you think that was good enough? Let's see. What do you think? I think it was good enough. Alright, so then let's bestow his prayer.
That is 4 points
4
of
points of
life.
what?
4 points of life to you.
4
Is it
points of life to me.
what? So what is the ratio of the restoration?
It's 2 hit points per level.
Oh, okay, per level.
Yep.
Fantastic.
So, do you want me to add those or take those off the screen? Or are you taking them off?
I can take them off. So you said 4 points.
Yep.
4 points
Gee,
return. Vartan
you're
feels, yeah, feels the finger of a dwarven god reach down and rub his neck.
Thanks, alright. I knew you were good for something.
Johnson
You're alright, you know.
continues his angry dance. And the young woman will step forward a little bit and spit. Why are we doing that? Alright, fine. Roll it by hand. And you, Sorak, you'll sense a bit of phlegm come traveling over your shoulder. And she spits harmlessly at you. You're at the top of the order, Vartan.
Okay, and another one bites dust. Or not. That dice jumped. Well, what the hell? So
Don't
he
look at
takes
me.
the swipe over enthusiastic after his last strike. It goes whistling safely past the creature.
Okay, Sorak. Target rich environment.
Yep. And
Get the woman! Get the woman!
Yep. It's 20 feet, so do I get a charge bonus?
Oh, it's supposed to be more than your movement rate, normal movement rate.
That's good enough.
Yeah. So you don't have enough room to build up a head of steam.
Yep. So I will just attempt to leave her.
Wow. You know. Oh goodness. All right. Roll your.
Oh!
What's the normal damage? It's 12. 12 plus 4. 16 points.
Well, plus 3, because it's 12 plus 3 is my max.
18, 19.
Plus the 4, so it'd be 19.
Oh, bits
Oh,
of lady tripping off the walls.
You've got her attention. She looks at you almost with this look approaching awe. Like, what just happened?
Wait, what? She's not dead?
Nope. Johnson is dancing. I'm sorry, Johnson, how many rounds was it? It was 3 rounds, right?
Yeah, that's round 3 right there.
Yeah, so this is the last time. You can act if we make it to another round. Creature devouring Menlas. Will realize that its master is not doing so well suddenly and will fly and make an attack.
Bring it on.
On the short one. And if it hits
Oh,
very
come on.
strongly, Enzio will attack with 3 points.
Oh, come on.
I think Mark checked the box that said penalize Jen and give me net 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
But he didn't get a nat 20. He just got the 2019 plus 1, which is
Yeah.
exactly what he needed.
Savi. Okay, the young woman, holy cow, she's not happy. She's gonna attempt, I think, another spit.
She's not, because they're hitting fine.
Oh, 14 plus 3, 17. And yeah,
No.
I think that. Huh?
No.
No. What is your AC?
No. 18 plus 2 against evil.
Holy shnikes, really?
They tank.
Let's
That's
see.
why I was like 20.
Any other advantages I can come up with?
No,
I think
No.
she gets a boon for
no,
realizing this is her last round on Earth
no,
or whatever planet this is.
no.
Anything else?
Die, lady.
No. Okay. Arista.
Yay! Okay, I'm gonna shoot the. Wait a minute. How is he green? Did he heal? The
I'm
creature
sorry.
that was devouring Menlaus?
Yes, you'll notice that as he was flying, the wounds that were inflicted upon him seemed to close slightly. I'm sorry, I should have
Wonderful.
maybe mentioned that.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him.
He's the only one so far that's only been merely killed, and not utterly and completely killed.
Finally! Oh, I didn't need to roll 2. Let me try that again. I'm so sorry. I accidentally clicked a.
-1 for cheating.
Funny.
1 point.
Well, that's exactly what I got. I got -1 for cheating because if I took my lower result, and subtracted 1, it was 1.
Menlaus is too busy dying. I get a feeling Menlaus is not going to get his closing scene. Creature number 4 is still alive, having not even ever been hit. And
oh, wow.
You know what? I'm going to toss that aside.
Wait. Oh, because that's not creature. Wait. Oh, that's him in the order. Wait. Order 4. Identified creature. Oh, okay. Maybe I just need to make this. Oh, there we go. I need to make my window a little bit bigger. Okay.
All right. As that
I'm good now. Sorry.
demon-like creature peels away from you, Vartan, you can take a swing at it. It will utterly disregard you and just fly straight towards Sorak.
Oh, I shouldn't have.
Ah, jeez. See, that's it. I'm not being nice to you folks anymore. Just not doing it.
Why? Why?
Just not doing it.
Hang on, let me roll my d4.
Okay, make it all official-like.
Okay, that's 10 damage.
10. All right.
Excuse me.
All right. Well, he's gone. Only 2 creatures left. That's not fair. Menlaus. I'm still dead. Creature devouring Menlaus is now attacking. Now a creature attacking Sorak.
But it says he's dying.
You will miss, but... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. What? Let me back up. What am I missing? It says he's got wounds. Did I miss an attack somewhere? Or did I just mistype something?
What?
Yeah, I don't think he was attacked or hit. Except by
Arista hit him.
Yes,
Yeah.
but only for like a couple points of damage.
Oh, for one
Right,
point.
right. Which
Only for a couple.
and as soon as that stone grazed it and left a wound, it closed almost immediately after.
Yeah, but
Creature four
I
is
had hit him originally.
Yeah, but I think only for a few because he was never into it past his hit points, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
He
you
was on
hit him
wounded.
hard.
He was on wounded last term round, and now he's on heavy. I don't know what happened there.
Let's back up. Hang on a second. Sorak, that was one of the first attacks. Let me see if we can find it. I'm really not trying to pull a fast one here. I don't think that he was ever.
Well, he had
Oh.
been red before he moved. If we're talking about the one that I currently have targeted.
And then you hit him and kind of hit him again. So your 1 point may have pushed him over into heavy.
Yeah.
No, because he healed. He was green just before I hit him with the 1 point.
Yeah, he was on wounded, and then you hit him with 1 point. Now he's showing heavy. But he took regeneration 1 point of damage instead of 1 point of healing. And then he's got ongoing damage type bleeding, I see. And then he took another regeneration point of damage. He's taken 2 points of regeneration damage instead of regeneration.
I'm sorry. Who are we talking about? Creature
I know
attacking.
we're talking about creature 1. Sorry, and he's dead. So.
Oh yes. I'm sorry. 1 is gone. So we'll take him out. 3 is gone.
But the creature devouring Meniavs, he took 1 point of regeneration damage instead of regeneration.
Yeah, I don't know what it says in the window, but I wonder if the regen. Oh, I bet you. Okay, my apologies. So maybe the combat tracker is automatically regenning him, so I didn't need to.
Yeah.
In which
Yeah, but I
case,
think it's regenerating him with damage. I'm not sure.
okay. I tell you what, I'm gonna leave him where he's at. He's essentially toenailed, so. And this.
Well, on my turn, I was going to try and shoot him. So.
Okay. Well, then go ahead.
It doesn't mean anything, though. Yeah, see? I miss.
Yeah, not with your
What a
dice.
surprise.
No problem. Sorak.
Oh yeah, going
You
for
may
the woman.
either. Yeah. I think she's got inside your head, dude. Fire time.
Veritan's going to drop his CX, snap his bow up from the ground, and peg the young woman with it right between the eyes.
Let's see it. Net 20. Now. 14? No.
That's a hit. It'll do.
Nice.
Ooh, down she goes.
Alrighty then. Oh, she's gone. Johnson. You can finally move.
Still that creature attacking Soraka.
Right, there's only one creature alive.
Still got my dancing shoes on.
Hey, you get to redeem.
Yes.
Not today.
Menelaus is too busy dying. Creature attacking Sorak is gonna get one bite. One more bite. For my master.
But 19 doesn't hit.
Oh, wait a minute. Why? Oh, because plus
The
two.
It's evil.
Evil.
Oh, you're kidding me.
He's a +2 bonus to
Alright,
armor
well,
against evil.
did it add damage to you? Let me take it off. Alright, Vartan. This creature's absolutely confused. It saw the bite go in. It felt the bite go in. It tasted blood. It smiled because it realized it struck flesh. And when it retracted its jaws, it looked and there was no wound.
Taste this. Don't. Doing.
Arista's got the kill shot.
Yep.
Is this our
Go
sixth
for it.
round?
Could be.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes.
what 6 at the bottom means? Okay.
Yep.
So I've used, sorry, I was not tracking stones. I used one on Menlaus and then shot all my previous rounds except for one. So I've used 4 stones. Yes. Okay, good. I did count them right. Okay, so I'm going to shoot again and try to hit
shot.
this. What's that?
Kill shot.
I'm hoping. There you go. Oh my gosh.
Not sure what to say. Oh, whoops. Except that he healed and you just hit him again, so we'll leave that alone. Nope, we do. He healed. And it didn't take and add the damage. That's odd. Oh no, it's regenning you. That's why. So I'll stop regenning twice. Sorek.
Oops, not
You
today.
attacked the young woman? Okay.
Well, 13 against these creatures. Oh my gosh, I have to look them up. I believe 15. Their AC is 15. So that is a miss. Young woman is dead. Top of the order.
Okay.
She's still dead. Arista.
Redeeming. Redeem shot.
Oh, did she leave? I heard a door shut. We'll come back.
Saving her stones. Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Vartan. Oh wait, I'm sorry. My creature gets to attack. It's last attack. This time, last time for the last time. Nada. Okay, sorry. Vartan.
That was appropriate. No! Still not down.
It's got the luck of the Irish.
Jonathan, Sorek, do it. Get it done.
Time to finish it off. By Sorak.
By my axe.
Yes!
Oh my goodness. All right, it's dead.
I immediately run over to Chaos and search through his robes to see if there's any potions or anything that I can feed him.
To Menlos?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can tell sort of at this point that he is his wounds are too grievous to heal. This creature definitely got into his digestive cavity and has made too deep of a wound.
Damn it, Menlaus. Why did you have to run off?
Right?
Okay, then I'll go searching for arrows.
And I'm going to search the woman.
I would say you missed a lot. Yeah, I'd say you're gonna need to roll for the arrows. Search the woman. The woman will have. We'll have to kind of go through this quickly because we're a few minutes past the hour here. She will have several pouches of dust. I'll just go through it quickly so you can. What's this? She'll have a pouch of these stones that are sort of pyramidal shaped. They're very black and dark, like obsidian. So they would look like D4s, although they'd be sort of large for your bog standard D4.
Yep.
There's 8 of them in her pouch. And that is it on her. On the altar, and of course the clothes she's wearing. On the altar.
Alter is the box. The box.
So, sorry, for the arrows, she's got to roll for them?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think I fired 5, I'm not sure. You want me to roll a d5?
Just roll a 1d6. There you go. Another pouch of, I'll call it hexing dust.
You said there was something black in front of the stone.
Yes. And the creatures have nothing on them. They don't wear any clothing, and they're just sort of animals. And Jen, your mic is open just in case you didn't know that.
Oh, am I making a bunch of noise?
Yeah, it's okay. It's just kind of rustling noise.
Okay.
So on
Sorry.
the makeshift altar, the stone altar, you will find the box that you've been you had previously possessed, and the box is clearly open. And on top of the altar is a large shard of pitch black glass, or it appears to be like some sort of glass. It is the darkest black you've ever seen. It has some sort of an unnatural blackness to it.
Does it look anything like the black marbles or the black dice that we've seen?
No, it looks nothing. This thing looks unworldly. It's hard to even see its contours. You have to sort of look to the side, to the left and the right to even realize that it's a shard. It's hard to see any edges. It seems to reflect no light. Mm-hmm. So you couldn't even really call it transparent or translucent or reflective or anything like that.
Okay. Well, what I want to do is like yank the clothes or the robe off this woman and use it to pick up and put the shard back in the box and close the box.
Okay. So assuming you take the uttermost care to not touch the shard, you're able to do that.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't want to touch this. Because I have... Yeah. Put it back in the box where... Try to close Pandora's box here. And then I would like to use the robe to kind of tie it around the box, because I really don't want to even be touching the box. Then it's kind of secured into a carry, something to carry it.
Mm-hmm.
Since we don't have Menmouse anymore.
You do not. It's always possible. I mean, even with any body, you could try to attempt to preserve it and get it to a place of worship that might be able to resurrect him.
Yeah, that's
But you would
not
have
gonna
to, right? You'd have to travel very quickly because it would spoil. So within a day.
I can get him back to the keep instantly, but then we've got to come all the way. Well, I can portal us back to the forest, though, can't I? Because I've got that portal in the forest.
I believe you do.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Could you portal us back here?
I could portal us not to here. No, that's the problem. I haven't got a portal lined up here. I could set one up.
I was gonna say, could you set one?
I could set one and then portal us back, but then I'm done for the day.
Well, portal us to the keep. We'll take
if I-
Menlos with us.
Yeah, but then I can't set another portal back at the keep to come back here until the next day.
We'll sleep overnight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'd need to.
We've recovered the box, so that's the big thing.
Right.
Whereabouts do you want to come back here to, though?
I don't know, but are we going to
In
burn
the
this woman's body so that she doesn't come back to life again?
Yeah.
Oh, we
but
didn't kill
if-
her last time. She ran off, didn't she?
No,
No.
we killed.
Oh, we killed her.
You
Okay.
you set her on fire last time.
I
correct?
was gonna say I distinctly
did.
recall you burning her body. Yes.
Oh man.
This can be her sister or twin or whatever.
Yeah.
I would just try separating her head real quick and see if that grows back.
Okay.
Right?
The story is I have 4 runes left today.
Uh huh.
It will cost me 3 to set up a portal back to here and 1 to get us back to the keep. That means
Great.
I cannot portal us past the electricity, so it can be a portal back to this room only, or we'll walk through the electricity.
Okay.
I say trying to save Menlos since we recovered the box is probably our primary goal
Yeah.
because
Okay.
we're not bastards.
But what he's trying to point out is he can bring us back to here, and only this room. Do we really want a portal coming into this room?
If we don't, Menlos is dead.
Right. I agree.
This is the only chance.
Okay, so I'm going to put the portal somewhere as unobtrusive as possible. So maybe in the southeast corner on the back side of the pillar, away from the entrance, kind of angled away from the
Right.
slab as well. Yeah, where Sorek is.
Yep.
On that side of that pillar, I will put a portal for returning.
Okay.
Then I will portal us out of here and back to the keep, where we can take Menlos.
Sounds excellent.
Okay. So you're setting a anchor portal or anchor rune here. Then you
And
are
then I'm taking another wall at random, maybe on the next to Sorek, to portal us back to the keep.
okay. Let us end it there. We can begin next session with your return to the keep. And I will calculate experience
Thank you.
for next time.
Is anybody close to leveling?
Ha ha ha. No.
Okay.
That.
Johnson might be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's-
I'm about 800 points from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll probably
No.
level up.
I'm about 1,400 points from it.
When we get back to town, I'm going to be looking for if we can get Menlos healed up or recovered or saved, then I'll be looking for some healing for myself as well. I'm only 5 wounds down, but 5 wounds is a lot to me.
Right.
Yeah, same here. I'm gonna need some fixing up. And
Yeah, and I'll be just one down after resting. So,
So plan for next time, get back to the keep, rush Menelaus to the temple, hopefully see him saved, and then plan to come back here.
yep.
I
All right,
gotta
guys.
go. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
guys.
No, I
Talk
think
to
we're
you
done.
later.
Have a great week,
Okay.
guys.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you. See you.
Thanks very much for the game. It's been a really good one today. I liked that last fight, even if I did get swarmed by demons, which isn't usually my idea of fun. Especially when they keep hitting. AC 17, I thought I'd be relatively safe, but
Yeah,
apparently not.
I'm sorry, I cannot account for the rolls. I do not know why that happens that way.
That's all right. I got my own back in the end. So
Yeah, that is true.
I got revenge too for getting hit. So, all good.
All right, guys. Have a good week.
Thanks, you
Have a great
too.
week. Thanks for the game. See
Happy
you.
4th.
Oh, y'all enjoy the fireworks.
Yep, you too.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah.